guess I'll start off. My name is Aaron Howe, and I'm currently at McMaster University and studying biochemistry. I'm in my 5th year as I'm doing a co-op program.
Hi, so my name is Angela. I am a 2020 Schulich graduate. I specialize in marketing and strategy, and I am one of the founding members as well as a marketing lead for iPads for Patients.
Yeah, so just to start off of exactly how iPads for Patients came to be, it started off by seeing the need in hospitals in which I guess initially I was supposed to be a volunteer in a hospital in Hamilton. And so what happened from that is I reached out and asked, is there any way I can still volunteer and help out patients, as the volunteer role was to help elderly patients to prevent delirium by keeping them mentally and physically active by coming in person and to actually speak with them and working with them. But obviously this couldn't happen because of the pandemic and everything that happened. So reached out and said, what else can we do? And I guess the idea was, oh, maybe we could use some sort of technology such as iPads. And at the time, the idea was kind of not exactly shut down, but they said, I don't think that's our focus right now. But we continued to search for hospitals within the GTA that could potentially need these iPads and who actually lack this function, because I think it was really important in the news that there was a lot of places that weren't able to contact their families. And upon more research, we actually found a similar fundraiser in New York in which they were also trying to raise money to purchase iPads for patients in New York hospitals. So based on that, we reached out to them and they were able to help us out and provide some guidelines on what to do. And from that point on, like, I created a team and we all worked together, and this included Angela. And yeah.
I think with anything, any initiative, the team is the foundation of all success. So essentially what we did was, a lot of us actually met in high school. So we all went to Mary Ward, and our team is comprised of a variety of different skill sets. So we have people like, let's say, like with science backgrounds from McMaster, such as Aaron. And we also have a Waterloo student as well as a George Brown student who is our graphic designer, and my friend Isabel. Yeah, that's sort of what we bring to the table. We all bring very diverse skill sets. And I think one of the most foundational things is that we have a common purpose of just trying to help people. And that's just our main motivation going forward. Honestly, the Schulich community has been incredible. If anything, honestly, like, network is huge. And I know we always hear this in business school, but honestly, to see it come to life and be executed in the way it has and showcased in a lot of different platforms, because we've also been interviewed by McMaster as well. So our educational communities and our networks has been amazing. In terms of the community power, like, just having people, like friends, sharing it and having it shared within their circles as well has been huge. So yeah, definitely the community has played a huge role in our success so far.
So specifically right now, we're still trying to get our second batch of iPads, and then we're trying to make our final donation to Hamilton Health Sciences, which consists of 4 different hospitals. Once we get that done, then if we continue to expand, we would look to help long-term care homes and focus on the elderly. And Angela, you can expand on that actually.
Yeah, definitely. So right now, our next steps is obviously like long-term care homes. But what we're really trying to do right now is, we're in the stage where we have a platform, and having an audience already built, are one of the best uses of this would be, how do we also amplify the voices of the frontline workers, or voices of what else can we do within our health technology space. So what we've been doing is actually reaching out to professionals in health tech, or those that are in the healthcare field, just to understand more of, let's say, the inefficiencies or what opportunities there are to help even further. So to see right now, we don't have a clear picture of exactly where we want to be in the future, but as we are trying to develop and obviously look towards our networks and try to get some guidance in terms of other professionals to see what else can we do, especially because once you start an initiative like this, sometimes it kind of forms a life of its own, and to see what we're capable of and see where our team could really take this is really exciting. So right now we are in the process of just gathering information and trying to best direct our efforts into the most impactful way possible.
For me specifically, being in biochemistry, everything's science-based. And so I got to learn so much, especially from the other members of the group, one being in engineering, Angela being marketing, and then Isabel being in graphic design, and then one other member being in finance and math. You learn different skills. You learn so many things from their different skill sets. And I've learned so much from Angela and her ability to market and to be able to reach out to so many people. And it's just something that I didn't realize there was so much of an importance for in the past, but that really helped us propel us forward and helped us to reach out to so many people. So many skills in the process. And obviously working as a group, you gotta work together as a team. And if there's any, you gotta hear everyone's opinions out. Everyone has to work together. Obviously there's discrepancies that come up every now and then, and you gotta figure out how to solve them. But it's been an amazing experience, honestly.
I guess for myself, it is, I know we always hear like diversity of thought is huge, but honestly speaking, like being able to work with people outside of the Shula community, not just within business school, but also like as Aaron said, like having such a diverse background and skill sets and perspectives, and being able to really hone the skills and play to the strengths of each person is really important. I think personally, I think this one really was a really good initiator. So in terms of carrying it forward and what I've learned through, like as I step forward to obviously graduation and the real world, a lot of it is just trying to just trying to like be not afraid to try things. I think taking initiative is probably the biggest lesson I've learned here, because as Aaron said, honestly, sometimes an idea could literally turn into something really amazing and really could really impact a lot of people. So if anything, it's just run. If you have an idea, just run with it, and that could be applied whether you're in a corporate setting or an entrepreneurial route. It's definitely something that that has taught me a lot.
Yeah, just to add on to what Angela said, and I've said it to several different people many times, in which I don't think I'm that different from the person next to me. I think I'm just the average Joe, and I think what I did could be done by anybody. It's just that we thought of an idea and we just took action on it, and by taking action on it, it's what made this whole thing possible.